Hey everybody, and welcome to part 4 of my desk plants and mini terrarium series. Today I'm going to be working with a succulent over here. These are sometimes finicky. They don't need a lot of water. They do need quite a bit of sunlight, but not too much sunlight. They're a trickier little plant to work with, but I'm going to give it a shot here. They're also quite fragile, I found. So you can't really manhandle them like you do some of the other plants I've done in my videos here. Same thing as always, charcoal in the bottom of the dish. And yes, this is just a bowl that I got from a dollar store for $1. There we go. That's all done. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of dirt in. Now this succulent happens to have a couple of sprouts already going on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look to see how I want to place this, because he is very top heavy. I'm thinking kind of like this. So that tells me that I need to put a bunch of dirt right here. And then I can build around it. And as per pretty much every other one of my videos, I ran out of dirt, so I'll be one moment. Alright, once you get all the dirt you need, just finish piling it on. I'm going to actually center him a little bit more here. And just pack some dirt in behind him. His roots will grow through the rest of the dirt, so you don't have to worry about that. Just going to wet the dirt so that it sets. Just wet in the dirt. And just give it a second to soak up the water here. In the meantime, I have some redstones and a couple of white stones, and then in the back here, tons and tons of wood. So once the water starts to get absorbed, I'm going to just lay a piece of wood back here. No particular reason. Just feel like it'll look good there. Gonna put a chunk at an angle right there. And just kind of look through until you find the piece you need. That around. There we go, now it sits better. Just kind of making a little trail. to the bottom here. Make it kind of feel like you got a little bit of a walking path, if you think of it as a miniature world. And I will line the path with some red rocks here. There we go. One more rock right there. And just put a random white one over there. And then some red ones in the area. Some little sprigs of wood in there. I'm going to go put a white one over here as well. Throw a couple of red ones in this area. And same idea. Take some really small little piddly pieces of wood and just kind of sprinkle them through the area. And I'm just going to put one more white stone down in here. One in the corner of the dish. Another one right there. I think that's all I want for rock. Then I'm just going to find some more little pieces in here. Sprinkle them throughout this area. So it gives it kind of a slightly unkept look. I'm going to stick this rock right there though, so there's no empty gap. Put this piece of bark in over here. And I think that's it for what I want. I think this is how I like it. Very simple. There are a couple of sprouts underneath this guy right here, so it should actually start to grow out in this direction. If it doesn't grow the way you want it to and you feel like it's going to mess up the look of your plant, you can always trim it off. I'm going to clean up the area and then I'll show you the final product. Alright, and that is the final product of this one. It's very basic. The succulent on its own is a beautiful plant, so you don't want to take too much away from it. So I just did kind of like a deserty type feel to it, just red rock and driftwood type chunks. This is the end of part 4. Hope you enjoyed it and hope it inspired you to do one of your own. Thank you very much.